I am pretty sore, but I had a really fun time learning how to play that game today.
Oh,
It,
cool.
it was the game that they bought me while I was the YouTuber or Fish Fan bought me this game, and I hadn't played it yet. It was too heavy for me to lift for the longest time because it weighed over 10 pounds. It's a huge game. Well, so Sean and I set it up. But there was this guy at the game store, and he had to be about our age, but he talked so loud. He kept, and playing like with 17-year-olds, and they're all being quiet and respectful, and he's like in a bounce house.
There's always got to be one in every crowd,
Oh,
Right.
man. The first hour we could barely play because we couldn't concentrate.
Did you know you sent me Rico's message?
Yeah. Well, Rico asked me to be on his stream today, and I was like, I think he wanted me to be on there at 3:00 or something because that's when I saw that he sent it to me, and I didn't notice it till I was sitting there playing much later, and then I sent it to you, and then I saw your reply, and I was like, oh boy, now it's like almost 9:30 by the time I'm replying to poor Rico. Oh well.
Grace.
But it was so much fun, guys. It's called Lockout Nemesis, and it's like you're on Mars and you're running around this base trying to not kill aliens. And the queen alien killed Sean at the very end. So I ran in there, and all I had was 2 shotgun shells, but I hit it twice. But I didn't realize that wasn't enough to kill it. But I got lucky, and it ran away because it thought I had more bullets. You roll the dice to see what it does. But I was like,
Yeah.
both bullets. And then I was like, I can't kill this. I got so lucky. Look at that nice hat.
Right. I've got 3% left on my battery, so I gotta come in here and plug
Plug
in.
it in. Well, I'm probably not going to go super late. I might only go for like an hour or something tonight because I already have a really bad case of tired butt because Bob's stream was 3 hours.
Well, and then I had to drive an hour to
Hey,
get home.
Patrick.
Chewy's here too. And why are you always yelling? And Kiwi. Oh, and there's Patrick. Very cool.
Chewy said, how are the guppies?
Good. I didn't get to feed them today. I had to call Dad and ask him to feed them. I haven't even been downstairs.
You know, I didn't pay you for this hat.
That's all right.
I realized that when we were pulling off, and I'm like, well, I know, but the way we see each other lately, it may be 2 months.
Oh, I'm not worried about it.
You got your skull back, though.
Yep.
Last time we went shopping, Ed got a skull, and it's been in my back seat for a while.
Kenny.
And it was a really good deal on that skull because it was a alligator skull, and they had it priced at the same price as medium-sized skulls. But it's a large.
Yeah. I remember that. And I used it for a thumbnail once, too.
Yeah. I'll have to do the same thing someday. So how was the stream for the chipmunks?
She raised about $500 if my addition was right. And so she's planning on doing a follow-up one in a couple of months, maybe.
Very cool.
The chipmunks are coming next week already, so at least she's got some money now to help with it.
That's awesome.
I don't know if you saw, Pam, when they're going to have a name contest too, Ed, and that's right up your alley. It's 2 females, of course. Ali Shen said Pam and Janice.
That's good. They're good names. I'm afraid of girls, though, so I wouldn't come up with good girl names.
Name the main one, Pam. Hey, Daniel.
Hey, Bob, what did you think of Champy's today?
Oh, it's real good. It's just so crazy crowded in there.
Yeah, and I think it's just so expensive. My bill came up to $27. I was
Wow.
thinking I could eat a ribeye for that instead of chicken fingers.
It was that Bloody Mary or whatever that did you in.
I had a virgin Bahama Mama.
Bahama Mama.
But a virgin Bahama Mama is just orange juice, basically. So I think I paid $7 for orange juice.
There you go.
Orange juice and pineapple juice.
It was.
I was just really thirsty for something.
Hey, Daniel.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't know how much mine was because my lady friend treated me. Don't tell Pam.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and her husband. He was in on it too.
Super cool, Bo. He offered me a piece of his chicken.
Yeah, he was trying to give his food away. He didn't offer me any. I didn't need any. I had a salad. I was pretty good. Fixed me up with there. I told him, Patrick. He said he had you.
He did. We talked about it today.
Yep. Yep.
Well, I'm going to. Last week, Pam, you weren't on, and Priscilla came on.
Yeah, I saw that on the. I watched part of the replay.
Well, I started making this Pikachu. It's a Nightmare Pikachu.
Yep.
I was making it for Lefty because he has a whole bunch of Pikachus in his house, but this will be like a manly one in behind him. So
That is awesome, man.
I'll show you what Pikachu is supposed to look like.
Was I supposed to get a note from Bob?
Pam, I have ran like
busy. Bob was gone all day today, and then as soon as he got home, he started streaming. So.
Oh, look at that.
That's what he's supposed to look like. This is what I made. And I'm going to shine up those teeth and then put blood all over him and put some blood on his bit up ear.
Wow.
Nice.
You're going to give me nightmares.
That's the goal.
Oh, Dharma. There you go. Look at my ceiling.
Oh, look at what I got today, Pam.
Oh, nice.
I got this for free.
Oh, free is always good.
This was the first ornament not this personal one, but this mold is the first ornament I ever had. My dad bought one of these. I think it was solid orange though, fluorescent orange.
Wow.
And he had it in a fish bowl with a black molly and a orange molly.
Yeah.
My sister had the orange molly, I had the black molly, and then they died the next day because they just happened.
Very cool.
Yeah, Ethan was giving these away. He said he had 750 of them.
Wow.
And they're from like the 70s.
Huh. Hi, Crown Tail.
Patrick said he had one of those too.
Oh, yeah. I think he said that during your stream.
Yeah.
You guys want to see the plants I got?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, I also got some other plants, but I think Mom's already taken them because they're like potted ones. But these are the aquarium ones. Oh. Okay. First is red root floaters.
Oh, nice. Those look like good ones too.
Oh, look, there's something else in there.
Uh-oh.
Oh, well. Hopefully it's not something bad.
Look like poison ivy.
No. And then they didn't know what this was, the guy selling it. But it looked like Veil, but it came on little sticks. And then every 5 inches, there was a stick with a whole bunch of the little leaves on it.
Huh.
So,
cool.
Yeah, I wish he would have had more than just one, but I'm going to plant that. And then I got these guys. These are Jawa Fern.
Nice.
And I got this size one. And then I got a mega one.
Oh, you got a whole section.
Yeah, I got the
Yeah.
for $20. I got 2 boxes or a big bag and a little bag.
Like the whole rhizome thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
Awesome.
that was pretty cool.
That is.
But no water hyacinth, and that's what I was looking for today was water hyacinth for my tubs. And I also got one more thing. I got this book that's all about the different freshwater fish here in not in Chattanooga, but Tennessee.
Oh, wow. That's awesome, Ed.
And it says what fish are in what rivers. And
Oh,
they have
wow.
beautiful photos of the fish.
Nice.
Wow,
That is
that's
really
nice,
awesome.
nice.
Yeah, $20 for this book. It was from that one guy that he was selling some wild species.
Robert.
Yeah. Oh, we saw a TN Aqua also today, Robert. But
Yep.
I mean, just
Wow.
Beautiful.
Tangerine darters. Those are pretty.
yeah.
Now, are those shrimp here in the Appalachian rivers on the front?
I don't. Oh, we got hellbenders here. Did you know that?
I didn't know they were down here.
And they're also called devil dogs and snot otters. Here's a picture of one eating a snake. How cool is that?
That is a cool looking fish.
I'm going to need a copy of that book.
I think they only have
pretty
one
awesome.
left.
I just thought of Kenny.
Yeah. But the next show, I'll buy you one because of the help pay for the Disney Channel. Oh my gosh, look at these darters.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. I love that guy.
They're cool.
Just a super cool book. And then I did a short and I misidentified some of the shiners I had. I'll try to find the shiner I put in here. I thought it was called a multicolor shiner. And he said, no, that's a oh, here it is. This is the rainbow shiner, I think he said.
Ah.
And I thought this was the Alabama shiner. I thought this was the multicolor one. They're really neat when they're straight on with you because they have a whole bunch of black dots on top of their head. You can't really see it too well in that photo. But I did a short with those guys in it. But yeah, just an awesome book. Oh, maybe they'll have these books in Atlanta, Bob, when we go down to Atlanta.
I hope we do get to go. That's just 2 weeks.
Yeah. I was thinking about it, though. I don't think I want to spend $60 on 5 of those Synodontis. I thought when he said, somehow I thought there was 12 or something, but maybe it was $12 a piece. It just seemed too expensive to me.
Yeah.
Hi, Ed.
Hey, partner, how you doing?
Good. I've never been on stream with you. It's cool.
No way. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Ed, this is Kenny. Kenny, this is Ed.
But Kenny said if I go up to, it seems weird calling you Kenny, but ABC said he would take me to a burrito place that makes great burritos in New York.
Heck yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Awesome.
Now, is that the city or the state area?
It's upstate New York. It's near Saratoga, New York.
Oh,
Near
cool.
like Saratoga racetrack and stuff.
Upstate's
You
beautiful.
weren't around that shooting, right, today? You were?
What's that?
There was a shooting in upstate New York today, wasn't there?
Oh.
I'm sure. There's one every day.
Well, it was a mass shooting, though.
Ew.
I haven't heard about it.
Well, that's sucky.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I haven't heard nothing about it, but
I think it was near Albany.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm 25 minutes from Albany.
Oh man.
So
Well,
I work in. I work in Albany quite often.
if you
Without
went
close I can do it.
if you went target practicing or anything today, you better wash your hands so you don't have any of that residue.
Right.
They might start checking everybody.
All right.
Hey, look, John Cox is here.
Yep,
I
yep.
saw that.
I just finished doing a water change on the tank behind me.
Looks awesome.
My sunfish decided that he was going to build a nest right in the middle of the tank, and it's a dirted tank with a sand cap, but I use river sand, so it's super fine grain sand, and it turned the whole tank into chocolate milk.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Well, it
I've had
looks
that
really
happen
cool.
before.
that's it.
Yeah, that's awesome looking.
It looks a lot better now than it did yesterday.
Oh, Anthony says he might do a stream later. That's good because I'm probably not going to do a long stream today because I was just on Bob's stream for 3 hours and I have a bad case of tired butt.
Oh, Daniel Velez says that shooting was in Buffalo and 10 died.
Oh no, that's a lot.
Oh, in Buffalo.
The other side.
That makes sense. That area, like Buffalo, Rome, Utica, that all that area is like probably the worst part of New York State.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that where they really made buffalo wings originate from?
I don't know. That I've heard that so many times, but I don't know if that's a true Snapple fact or not.
It was probably somebody that was like, okay, the cheapest part of a chicken is the wing. How can we make it, sell it easy? And they just hit gold.
Yeah.
Anthony said, I said what?
Anthony, I got the Pikachu painted partially.
That's cool.
It's a nightmare Pikachu.
I like it.
Thanks.
His teeth will get the job done.
I got a little drawing here I could be working on, but oh my god, I'm so tired right now.
I'm going to
bring
bring
a couple days, and then I got some bad news, and then spent 3 hours, which was a good 3 hours because we did raise some good money for white chipmunks, but it kind of wore me out.
Now, is it going to be white chipmunks that she's getting?
Yes, she's getting some females. I guess the deal is that they can't be shipped out anymore, so it's up to whoever has. No more can be imported, so they can only be had by people that already have them breeding what they have.
What country do they come
Got
from?
a couple males, and she's getting a couple females from a lady that had them. But yeah, it's the same thing with a lot of fish. They'll like get endangered or whatever, and then they can't be shipped anymore.
Yep, piranhas. For sure.
What did I? Oh, I forgot I bought that mug on Janice. She's saying, talking to us in our private chat over there. I need to send her $10.
Boy, Bob, you owe everybody money.
That's the way
Bob,
I keep
what about that $32 you owe me?
32.
Yeah.
Ed was supposed to hand it to you. He
Yeah,
did.
you did.
Ed,
I forgot. I forgot to get it from you. Get it from you, Bob.
Look
Oh.
at that. Look at that.
that looks good.
Holy cow.
So much space.
Yeah, it is. I tried to win a fish tank today, but I failed.
I just picked all these up yesterday. It was 15 tanks.
Nice. What sizes?
10 gallons, 4 20 longs, and a 5.5.
Nice.
A very nice haul.
Do you have a
Jeez.
truck?
No, I put them all. Well, I have a SUV, Toyota RAV4.
That'll work.
Yeah.
Are those Toyotas made here in Tennessee?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's awesome.
They're made over there by you, Ed.
Oh, yeah?
The is it the Tundra or the one of them is the pickups made over there near you.
Tacoma.
There's a huge Lazy Boy plant across the street from me. I mean, it's like 4 or 5 city blocks. It's crazy.
Oh, wow.
I think it's their headquarters. They just have like building after building. And if anybody's looking for a job, they're looking for forklifters.
Aqua Gardens in. Hello.
I drive a forklift.
Yeah,
Me
Now-
too.
need to learn, Ken.
I can't. I'm not allowed to do it anymore because it's too much twisting at the waist.
Oh, well, if you can, I can't either.
Yeah.
Is anybody saying anything, or am I not hearing anything?
I'm not talking yet right now. I'm just kind of tired and thinking I'm going to have to do a small auction Wednesday night to get some money to take everything to the post office. And plus, I got to raise some money to pick up a couple things because I got a stupid, I got a letter from the people that own the trailer court again,
Ugh,
taped to my door yesterday.
what's the bad news this time?
Oh, they just want a bunch of stuff done. Everybody in the trailer, about half the stuff it was given to everybody in the trailer court. The problem is that you have, they got to see the manager wants to see significant progress within 7 days, and everything has to be done within 30 days. About half the stuff doesn't apply to me because I don't have, like clean up your yard and stuff. My yard's always clean. I don't have junk in my yard.
Well, yeah, you've already made significant progress.
Yeah, but I've got to paint my my storage shed because it's rusty and that's not going to fly. I don't think I have to paint my trailer because I think it's good enough. But then the expensive stuff is they want, like, I'm going to have to get new skirting all the way around it. I don't know how the hell I'm going to afford that. And they want stairs with rails on them on all the doorways. And I have a back door that I never use and it doesn't have any stairs for it. So I've got to figure that out.
So if somebody falls, are they liable?
Well, my back door is like nailed shut, so I don't use it. But I still have to put a stairway there because that's one of the skirting and the stairway is going to be expensive. They want no fences, and this stinks. But I think I've come up with a solution for that because I have a fence. I thought it was 4 foot high, but I went out and measured today, and it's 3 foot high. But they want all the fences taken down, and I have a 3 foot cyclone fence that goes around 3 parts of the yard. The front part's open, but it looks really nice and it's in really good shape. So I was sitting thinking about that because I'm not strong enough to take down a fence. But I was thinking about it, and I thought, you know what? Maybe if I put it in the paper for like $50 if you come and take it down and haul it off. Do you think that would work?
Hopefully. You
It's
just
a
never
lot
know.
it's a lot of fencing, and it's in really good shape. It's a cyclone fence, you know. They could just unhook it and roll it up and haul it off.
Make sure they take the posts up too.
Yeah, because the posts are cemented in, and I can't get them out. But then I'm going to have to talk to my neighbor tomorrow. The only neighbor that I have that's next to my yard, because I'm on a corner. But he's got a bunch of like wood, stacked up wood and construction type stuff that's all stacked up against the fence. Plus, they babysit their grandkids every day, like a bunch of young kids. So I'm sure he's not going to be happy that that fence is going to be gone.
Yeah.
But that one I think I can handle, because I think if I put it in the paper, somebody might want it and come out and get it. And if I could sell it for like $50, then I could buy some exterior Rust-Oleum type paint that I could paint the storage shed with. And that would take care of that. And then the other thing that they want is all the hitches have to be either removed or covered. And if they aren't removed within 30 days, then they will remove them themselves and charge you $250. So I've got to figure out what to do about that hitch, because this is an old trailer, and that hitch, I'm sure, is like well rusted into place. So I'm like, God damn it. So I'm thinking instead of, because there's no way I can like get that hitch off. There's just no way. But it said cover or remove. So I'm thinking maybe if I get some lumber and like build a box around it.
Knitted a booty.
Yeah. Put some shrubs around it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's got to be covered. So like I say, if I just got some wood and laid out 3 pieces and then a flat piece over the top and nailed them together, then put some plants on top of it. That should work, right? That's covered.
Yeah.
Sounds like it.
So I got to like come up with some money to do that too. But what really stinks is only having 30 days to do it.
I sure hate the walls.
Stinks. No, the skirting has to be like solid, and it has to be painted white to match my trailer. So I'm not sure how much that's going to cost, but skirting, I'm sure it's not cheap. And what I've got now is like half fallen off and really, really, really old wood. So yeah. 3 short posts and some 2x4s to make a box over it. That's what I'm thinking. I could even just like not even worry about putting a top on it, just like make the sides and then fill it up with dirt and make a planter box over the top of it. Put some flowers right in it. That would work too, but anyway, it's all giving me kind of a headache because it's stressing me out. I've got to try to come up with the money for this stuff before the 15th of next month. And no, I haven't had my truck looked at yet because I've got this other stuff going on. There's no way I can get my truck fixed now because I've got to get this house stuff taken care of so I'm not like evicted out of my house.
Yeah. How many people are in chat right now?
I don't know. How many people are 15? Not a whole lot, but some.
I hate your trailer park place.
Oh, I do too. They're just they're purposely trying to drive people out.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, Pam. I got one of my paintings I can auction off tonight for you.
Oh, I don't want you to do that. You need to make your own money for those.
No, I'm happy to do it.
The bummer is we don't have a lot of people right now.
Yeah. That's the thing is we don't really. I don't know. I might do try to get some little stuff done and do a Monday night stream because I seem to get more people then because Wednesday night someone's streaming at the same time as me. So
Yeah, there's a bunch of people streaming right now too.
yeah, that's the problem.
I
So
think Aquafunk is still on.
so I know last time when I did a Monday night
is
stream, I
on.
actually had quite a few people show up for it. And there doesn't seem to be as many people stream on Monday night. So I might have to do something for Monday night.
Patrick said if you'll come to Texas, he'll take care of you.
I've lived in Texas before. I wasn't really fond of Texas.
What about the food, though? It's pretty awesome.
Right.
My nephew has cows in Texas.
The people in Texas were pretty cool. I have to say that.
It's that heat. I'm not looking forward to that heat during Aquashella. Aquashella's August 6th.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to go to the one in Chicago, but I think the Clash is probably the only event that I'll be attending this year.
I'm going to try the Clash. See, Aquashellas are easy for me because they pay for my stuff.
Yeah.
Because I work for them. But the other ones all cost me money.
This is what my son said about the situation, which is pretty accurate. He said, the reality of the situation is abhorrent. It's better for you to get out of there under your terms because fighting this will take resources you don't have. And you need everything you can to get out of there in one piece. Plan and very able to keep most of your life or fight it and try to live with it as it becomes more and more intolerable and probably lose everything. So, yeah.
What did that mean?
It means that I should be making plans to get out of here and find some other place to live because they're just going to keep making it worse and worse and worse until I end up losing everything to get out of here.
Yeah. I think
That's
most
what
of that
he
is insurance compliance. So I told you we go through this shit every time we renew our insurance at the Ark. Want us to cut down a tree or do this or that.
Yeah.
Hey, you all must be wild. Shut up. Hey. No, you're crazy.
Yeah, ever since they've taken over, they keep laying more and more and more stuff on us. And like I say, I could handle this without so much stress if I didn't have just 30 days to do it. That's not a lot of time when you don't have the money to do it. You know?
Yeah, they should give you like 90 days.
Yeah. I mean, 30 days to get all this stuff done.
Yeah, that's pretty BS, dude. Sorry, I shouldn't call a girl dude.
And even like to paint my storage shed, which needs to be painted because it's all rust covered. It's going to be $50 just for the gallon of paint. You know, I can paint it myself, but everything adds up to money that I don't have. And I've only got less than 30 days to come up with it. So it kind of sucks, but yeah, I think Monday night I'll probably try to do an auction Monday night and then do another one Wednesday. But I also want to get everything that I have here to mail off sent because without my truck, I've got to get a taxi to go to the post office, which is also stupid and expensive, but I've got to get it done.
I'm a dude, he's a dude, she's a dude, we're all dude, yeah.
Well, would your son help you out for a little bit if you had to move? Can he help you move?
I don't know. He's 9 hours away from me.
Can you move down to where he's at?
He's in Billings and he's in a small apartment with his wife, so I couldn't really move in with him.
Bummer.
So
it'd be nice if you could just move into it with him just long enough to get caught up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
now,
they don't have room though. They just have a small apartment. I'd never even ask him.
Do you own the trailer?
Yeah, I do. But I don't. The big mistake that I made when I bought this, if you ever decide to buy a trailer, make damn sure you buy the land it's sitting on.
Yeah.
Because that's where I screwed up because, it was no big deal. It was an old trailer court and it was $265 a month. And the guy that ran it was really nice. And then he sold it. And that's where all the problems started. Because in a year and a half, it's gone from $265 a month to $440 a month for space rent.
Jeez.
And then all this other stuff that they're laying on us. And they're basically, and the other thing that they've done is if you are 2 days late with your space rent, on the third day, on the third of the month, you will get a 3-day eviction notice on your door. So they pretty much suck. And the people that they have driven out so far, as soon as they're gone, they just tear the trailer down, scrap it and try to rent it to a newer trailer. That's what they're doing.
Sucks.
Oh my God, grasshopper. No, that's okay. You see what he said?
Mm-mm.
Okay, I'm going to put it up here.
Grasshopper, that made me throw up a little bit.
Oh.
Mother of God.
Okay. That's why I adopted him, you guys, because he's got a weird sense of humor like I do.
Right.
No, John, in Wyoming has no protection for renters at all, for tenants. There's no protection here. It's totally legal in both Montana and Wyoming to kick somebody out in 3 days.
There's no like squatters' rights or anything like that.
No, there's not. And
I know,
a lot of states they have to give you 30 days, but Montana
Yeah.
and Wyoming they can give you a 3-day notice and you have to get out.
I know here in New York they have to give you a 30-day notice, and then they have to take you to court after the 30 days. And you can once you go to court, you could take up to fucking 6 months if you need it.
Yeah,
And
that's the way
that whole time you're living there rent free.
Most of the more populated states are like that, like Oregon, Washington, California. Those states, there's no way they can kick you out in 3 days, but in Montana and Wyoming, they can.
Yeah.
That's because the weather's so nice there that government's not worried about homeless people. Right.
No, it's because Wyoming and Montana somewhat. Wyoming definitely is a dumbass cowboy state. And there is no such thing as people's rights, and they don't give a shit if you're homeless or not.
Yeah, it seems a shame. It's either one severity or the other. There can't be just an easy middle ground for everybody. Sucks.
That's the other thing Tucker said is we cannot pretend that society won't let you become homeless. It's pretty obvious by the increasing number of people losing their homes that society gives exactly 0 fucks. So yeah, but I'm stressing a little bit. But I think I got the fence thing figured out. I think tomorrow I'm going to measure exactly how long the fence is and take some photographs of it and put it on the Facebook classified and see if anybody's interested, because cyclone fencing is pretty expensive and this is in really good shape.
Yeah, put it up on
if
Facebook
they want to come out
Marketplace.
and get it, they got some free fencing basically,
Tell them they got to remove it themselves.
Yeah, exactly. So I think I got that one figured out. And if I can get, I don't think it'd be too much to put like $50 on it. And then I could use that money to get a gallon of paint to paint the shed.
I would go and buy whatever discount color there is.
It specifies that you have to have neutral colors. And any outbuildings like sheds and stuff, which I also have a porch that I need to paint too, like an enclosed porch thing. That's natural wood that I'm sure they're going to tell me I have to paint. But it says it has to match the trailer and it has to be neutral colors. And the trailers that don't look good, they want you to repaint. But I think my trailer doesn't look bad at all. It actually looks better than most of them in here. Okay, John, thanks for coming in. Have a
Well,
good night.
you need to tell them that you need more than 30 days to get it done.
Yeah,
There's
I'm
not enough
gonna
budget.
sit down and write a letter to the manager tomorrow and explain to him that, I'm living off of like $600 a month and they're taking $440 of it for rent. So they're going to have to give me a little bit of time to come up with the money.
Yeah.
So yeah, it pretty much sucks, but it is what it is. I'll just deal with it. But I'll start out asking him if he can not get upset with me if it takes a little bit extra time, but I'll do it as fast as I can. I'm not ignoring him, and see if he'll cut me a little bit of slack, and then I'll have to just keep doing. And what sucks is at the same time I need to get my truck fixed too. But I gotta take care of the house first, because what would I do if I got kicked out of here and didn't even have my truck ready to move?
Yeah, it's like, damn if you do, damn if you don't. Poor Pam. Yeah.
Did you make that Pikachu, Ed?
Yep. Right now I'm doing his ears. I did his gums. And
He's so cute.
Look at his bite out of his ear.
Oh my God, who bit him?
I don't know. These Pokemon fight all the time.
What's that in your mouth, Ed?
It's a paintbrush. These Pokemon are always fighting. That's the whole point of the game, is to fight other things. So you got to think some are going to get messed up and mentally messed up.
My God.
Yeah. Nightmare Pikachu.
Has anybody heard from Chubbs recently?
Oh, I haven't heard from Chubbs. Dang it.
Well, I'm gonna hop down. I gotta do some more water changes and stuff before I head to bed and everything.
Oh, okay. Well,
Thanks
thanks
for
for
coming
coming
up.
up.
Yeah, I just wanted to hop in and say hi and whatnot.
It was awesome hanging out with you.
Yeah, I'll come back up another time.
Sweet.
Did Bob get naked? I don't know. He might have.
Pam, I'm sitting on the toilet if you have to know every freaking detail.
That was
Jesus.
Anthony that was asking.
That was
Anthony,
me.
if you have to know, I'm sitting on the toilet. Yes.
Is that
Jesus, people.
Bob, everything coming out all right?
So far, but with all this stress, Jesus. Now here comes Milo. Milo, this is the only time you want to be petted.
No pressure, Bob. No pressure.
No pressure.
All right, guys. You guys have a great night.
You too. Thanks for coming up.
Bye-bye.
Partner.
See, Pam, you embarrassed me.
Poor Bob.
Right?
I didn't do it, though.
Glassbox Hero says he thought you had an interesting echo in your voice. The bathroom has a certain type of acoustics.
Well, I was in here to feed the dogs because I feed the dogs back here and the cats in the kitchen. And I thought, well, I'm back here just to save a trip.
You got to do that when you get to be our age.
Right? Plan your damn trips.
Yeah, at least we aren't hearing the sounds of relief. Oh.
Had it on mute. I'm considerate. This will be up for the inner now.
It's all that roughage you had in that salad.
Right? Probably is.
I'm doing his mouth up right now. So Danny Weshy, how you doing, buddy? Is it nice in St. Louis right now?
Only fans.
is what?
Grasshopper says, if you want to see what Bob's doing, subscribe to his OnlyFans.
Oh gosh.
But only if you're into scat. Ed, today it was over 90 degrees, here.
Oh my! It was so hot in the car after the chicken joint.
Yeah.
And then I lowered all the windows on my truck when we. Wait, where was that?
When you went to play games?
It wasn't bad in the truck because I lowered the windows.
Huh.
It must have been just bad in the truck when I got.
Out of the fish spot?
Oh, it was at Fish Mania when we were at Fish Mania. It got super hot at Fish Mania.
Yeah. That little parking lot doesn't have anything but concrete and asphalt there.
Says
Oh.
St. Louis has been hot, but this weekend is nice.
Nice. That's what I like to hear. Well, today in the parking lot at Fish Mania, there's like a Mexican ice cream joint there. And it was like, ooh, I'd like to go in there.
Patrick, you did not hear that?
Did you see it, Bob? That Mexican ice cream joint?
Where was that?
It's at the other end of the parking lot of Fish Mania.
Oh, yeah. I did see that.
They also have a Chinese joint down there, too. They have a Chinese restaurant, but then they have like a Chinese, like buy your grocery Chinese place.
There's an Asian market over in near Rob's place, Aquatic Aesthetics. Cole took me there one day.
What'd you think of it?
It was pretty cool. I was surprised at all the different Asian foods there are and things. I got a lot of things, and one thing I got had seeds, and I'm supposed to be planting those. I need to get on it. Got like a challenge to see if I could grow them. So
Patrick says he heard a kerplop.
I said he didn't hear that. I told him he did not hear that. Patrick's tripping.
Hey, we're getting weather in the 70s this week.
Nice.
How's your mouth look?
That looks good.
Let's see. Oh, wow. Looks like it's got bits of tissue in there, too.
Yeah, I did his gums in pink, but it's the red blood that you notice.
Put a little bit of sinew and muscle in there, too. Like hanging out.
Is sinew like tendons?
Yep, that's what I always think it means.
What does sinew look like?
Looks
I
like
think sinew is just like stringy meat or like tendons and stuff.
you have a chicken leg
all
that,
stringy and white. It has like a clear white stuff.
yeah, like on a chicken leg, it's that white stuff you don't eat.
Yeah.
I wonder if he would have splatter blood at the top of his mouth also. Nola Jane would know because she knows all about dolls. Nola, should I also have some like drippings of blood on the top part of his mouth? This is right up her alley.
Zia says, what the hell are you doing to Pikachu, Ed?
It's a nightmare Pikachu.
Yazi's got the zoomies.
You wouldn't know it from his backside. His tail's a little too big, though. I made his tail gigantic.
Wow. But he could use that as a weapon.
Yeah, like a tomahawk or something.
Right. A club. Milo, please. Jesus.
That Milo makes me so mad. He's so disrespectful. I'm just making that up. He's a really swell guy. It's Yazi I'm afraid of. Oh, Bob, did you ever find your other green snake?
I did not. I think the first one ate it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is. $60 snack. I mean, I feel bad for the snake. And now I'm to the point that I've got to put another little whatever anole in there, but I feel like I know all those anoles personally.
Well, Mike would know. Mike, how fast do critters die when they get swallowed alive in a snake?
The anoles he eats, he takes them in from the side and breaks their back.
Oh.
And they're still looking at me like help, help, till he gets them all the way out of sight.
Gosh.
5 nights at Pokemon.
Tomorrow is the big release for some giant Pokemon tournament. And all these guys, they're all like in their 30s and 20s, and they're all excited about this tournament tomorrow. And they're like, yeah, it's only going to cost $25. And then this one guy, he's like, well, I need to borrow $25 so I can be in the tournament. And Sean says, what a waste of money. It was like, that's what they love, though.
One of my kids has always really been into Pokemon, collecting the cards and stuff.
A girl or your boy?
Girl.
Okay. Well, that's cool, I guess. Ooh, I almost burped. I did buy some cards, though, while I was there. I bought a game called Smash It. And they make a new edition every 6 months to add to your collection. And so I bought superhero ones that are brand new. And that's pretty cool. I was excited to see that. I play with my sister and the girls that game.
I did not see that, Kenny. Kenny said he uses that as a weapon. It's called Iron Tail.
Oh, the Pikachu?
Uh-huh. And then he said he did a community post with some of his snakes. No, I didn't. I'll have to check that out. Mike, if your bush snakes and the anoles are best friends, what are the snakes eating? Yeah.
I've never owned a Pokemon card, but I did buy a couple of the Pokemon Beanie Babies when they first came out. Oh, and I have a Jigglypuff costume.
Ah.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, Bob.
Sounds like something Mildred didn't let us hang around.
Mm-hmm.
Cricket.
Well, I'll have it again, Danny, come Chief season. But
Yeah,
still
what
me.
What kind of machinery are you running under there, Pam?
What?
I don't know. It's a weird noise.
I don't hear anything.
I don't hear it right now. I think it got loud and you stopped it. You need to wear the costume on stream. Yeah. Wear the costume on stream, Kenny said.
Okay, so I found the costume. This was back when I lived in St. Louis. It's set up for like probably an 11-year-old kid, at Goodwill. So it was like $2. And it's supposed to be a big round thing because it's just like a big pink circle is Jigglypuff.
It's like a big kitty.
Yeah, it's like a cat bubble that sings and puts everybody to sleep and says, Jiggly, Jigglypuff. Well, I look like a pink burrito in it because it's so tight. It just fits me perfect around the waist.
My God.
So I always wanted to buy some pink tights and pink long sleeve tights for my shirt too, and I never did it. So now I have to find that Jigglypuff and it's like perfect.
Do that and I'll get you some Rico tights.
Yeah. No, I need the pink tights. Every time why are you always yelling? Every time I read their name, I think they're saying, why are you always yelling? And then I want to calm down.
Right. Patrick,
I just call him Grasshopper.
he came on the live. I did. Did you see
No, when was this?
on Pam's stream the other day?
Yeah. Wednesday.
Oh, Wednesday.
Yeah,
What was it? Oh,
get him
Wednesday.
to come out. Yeah,
You could come up and say hi, Grasshopper, and then Ed can say hi to you.
Yeah.
yeah. There you
Wednesday, I was hanging out with my dad, and we were watching the Blues beat the Minnesota Wild. It was pretty awesome.
right.
But man, those games last so late at night. It's crazy. We watched 3 games that night, all in a row.
Maybe they're playing late to avoid the heat.
Well, what it is they want to get as big of an audience on TV for the playoffs. So they start the East Coast like at 6, and then the next game starts like at 9, and the next one like at 12 across the country. And it's been hard watching all these games. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry for yawning. It's been a long day for me. Pam, I like your backdrop.
Yeah, it's got water and stuff, huh?
Yeah, it's water lily.
I couldn't find a green sheet, and I had that one, so I thought, well, I'm going to put that one up for now.
Heck
I want to
yeah.
find a green one so I can use it for like a green screen.
That'd be super cool.
But
love that.
I got water lilies and stuff for now.
That works. I can't wait till I can run my DSL. I got the 100 foot of line. It just needs to be ran to my fish room. I was kind of hoping James would come out today and then say he would do it after the show. And then I would have had them come over here and I'd let him wire it while Sean and I played games.
I thought he already did that.
No, I haven't been able to get him to come over all year, or for like a year and a half or 2 years now.
Ed, I'll run that for you. I don't know how to do it, but I'll do it.
You got to be on a ladder, Bob.
I'll be on a ladder all the time.
Oh man, I don't want you to break a hip in my house.
I've never broken a hip.
Well, if you break your hip, I'll send you on a bus with Thomas up to Pam's house.
Guess I almost broke it last night. I sat down to do a video, which I did, of the dragon puffer.
Oh,
And
very nice.
but what I chose to sit on, I pulled around the Chihuahua steps. That shit fell right out from under me and broke.
Oh,
Yeah, and I fell flat on my butt. Thank goodness I was down like 2 feet off the ground. So while I was down there, I shot the video. And the steps were salvageable. I put them back together.
Oh, good.
I remember one time, years ago, I decided that it would be a really neat thing to take a kitchen table and like cut the legs short and use it for a coffee table. And It did look really neat. It did look really good. But then I was sitting on it watching TV and it broke. It was like where it connected in half, it broke.
Oh, yeah.
It'd be fun to sit, though, like Indian style around it and play Uno and stuff like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
Would be cool.
Oh, I used to have a lot of fun playing Uno.
Yeah, so did we. Now we play Deers in the Headlight a lot. And Hand and Foot.
Hand and Foot.
Yeah, you play with 6 decks of cards. And then what else do we play? Mom, Dad love playing Farkle. That's with dice. And sometimes Yahtzee. And they like playing checkers.
Cards Against Humanity is fun.
Not with my mom and dad.
Oh.
We
It's fun with a group of friends.
We have to play grandma games, is what we call them on when it's mom and dad.
I went to some friends for New Year's Eve one time, and we all sat around drinking and playing Cards Against Humanity. I've never laughed so hard in my whole life.
Never heard of that.
Hey, there's John from Select Pet.
Hey, John.
We used to have some friends. Oh, there's Grasshopper.
I've been there 30 minutes.
Hey, Ed.
Hey, partner, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Pretty good, but why are you yelling?
If
Right?
you want to know the story behind the name, it was because of my ex-girlfriend. I kind of created my YouTube channel around that time, and that's what I named it because it made sense, and I just stuck with it.
That's cool.
It's unique.
Yep, it is. You definitely know who you are when you do it. Not like, well, actually, we got a lot. Patrick's using his name still, but the cool thing about Patrick is people know who he is. I used to go by my full name, and nobody knew who I was until I changed it to Chattanooga Ed.
Yeah, my real name is Sam. Yeah.
Sam?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Sam, I am.
That's what they call me.
Where are you from?
From California. I've moved around different states, but I'm back in California.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Are you upstate or downstate?
I'm Northern California.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. A lot of mountains and trees.
These sound like different answers, Pam.
Bob, are you peeing again?
I'm standing, Terry asked me the other night while I was standing by the window because these fish have to have water running. I'm feeding my new fish.
Well, all we can see is doing this kind of, and we could hear trickling. Uh-oh. So today I lost at the raffle.
Lost?
I lost, and these were my numbers on my hand.
You never lose. What's up with that?
They didn't let me put the tickets in the bucket myself.
Oh.
And they tore my tickets, and they supposedly put it in the bucket.
I'd say they did, and they said, we're going to show him.
Yeah, he won everything last time.
You
But
did.
I donated it all back, so you'd think they'd let me win and just feel good about myself.
No. People just don't do that anymore.
Nope. But the guy running won 2 things.
Really?
Yeah.
There you go.
Do you know what his name is? He's a really nice guy with the white hair and the white beard.
The one that's up front with that lady when you first came in
Yeah.
with the raffle. No, he didn't speak to me. He told Darlene to make sure she entered the raffle, but he didn't even speak to me. So I didn't enter.
He didn't tell me about the attendance prize.
He
No,
didn't. Okay.
But, okay, I'm going to let you guys all in on how to win a raffle.
All right.
You take the ticket and you fold it in half.
Right.
So, I'll use this Gorilla Glue thing. Okay, so this is the ticket. You fold it like this. And so when they shake it, it ends up on the top. Somehow they all get settled under, and these will all stick up. And when they reach down, they pull it up. It works, folks. It really works. And I win a lot of raffles because I do a 90-degree twist in every one of my tickets.
How to cheat at charity.
Yeah. Hey, it's gambling, not charity. but I didn't get to do it today.
Because you didn't put them in there, right?
Right.
Uh-huh.
I was like, oh, don't I get to pick where I put them? And they said, oh, no, everything's going into one tub, and I just did it for you. I was
And
like,
I bet you were like, oh, now I've got just everybody.
yeah. And then it's really fun at Aquashella. I was with John Oliver's wife, and whenever the girls were looking the other way, John Oliver's wife was picking up the boxes and shaking them to see if there was any tickets in there. And one had no tickets at all. So I put one ticket in it and I got it. And it was some stupid, but it's a stupid thing that puts fertilizer, or somehow it drips fertilizer into your tanks or something.
Huh.
Yeah.
For you. It's kind of crazy. When Lucas saw it, he says, oh, I've always wanted one of those. And it's like, well, I got it now. I didn't even offer to get it.
Rightfully.
He's probably the only guy that knows how to use it. It's Lucas. But yeah.
Poor Lucas. Poor Lucas.
How's your recovery, Ed?
Well, I'm it's really weird because all the way along the bottom of my rib cage, I'm really sore right now. And I
Makes
think
sense.
it's from all the moving today and not getting to sit much. My shoulders aren't too bad today, but I've been. What's that?
The driving too.
Yep, I'm driving. But when I drive with both hands on the wheel and just kind of lean on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if I don't have support under my arms, it really starts to make my shoulders hurt real bad. So I guess when they stretch your ribs, they bruise them all up everywhere, and somehow it messes up your shoulders too.
Yeah. I broke all my ribs in an accident, and
Oh,
it's no fun.
No, that wouldn't be.
Whenever I get an X-ray, I have to tell them that the broken ribs that you see are from a past incident. That's not, anything fresh, because they never healed. I had more worse things going on in the accident than my ribs, so they never wrapped them or did anything. Yeah.
yeah.
Wow.
My shoulders too. I got two broken shoulders, and they just kind of healed up the way, like, to the bed.
Dang.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. That's no fun.
C'est la vie.
Yep. See, Patrick says Ed never loses either. And I normally buy like $20 to $40 worth of tickets too. So I have a bunch of chances. But I try to put them in things that I'll win. At least, all I need is one to hit.
Your streak's over now.
I think Lisa, she buys like $100 worth of tickets at Aquashella. It was pretty fun when there was an Aquashella where I won 6 things in the thing, but I only put it in that time they had buckets so you could see into it. So I only put them in buckets that were pretty empty. And I just won them all. It was so funny. And Lisa and Lefty, they were both so mad because they wanted to win stuff and they lost everything. But they probably put their tickets in what has 1,000 tickets.
And they weren't cheating?
Yeah. It's not smart. Oh, and then what else was funny is at Aquashella, they sell you a card and all the numbers are the same on the card. So I make sure I tell them I want numbers that are easy. So I want 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, and I got that earlier in the day that maybe it was 6, a whole bunch of something. And when Lisa and Lefty bought their tickets, that was the only one, because they bought them at the same time, they didn't have, that they kept calling. So they kept going through their tickets. Lisa had like 10 numbers and Lefty had probably 3. And it was just so funny. Because they were like, how can somebody have had our number? Because it was out of order, because they thought they would have all of them in order. but I bought
Right.
number because it was an easy number. And that's how I roll.
I hope they're not listening.
Oh, they're in bed. But it was pretty funny. But it was a lot of saltwater stuff I put in. Dude, I'm really liking how creepy this guy looks.
Oh, I started to blow it up.
I was going to put a lot more blood in his mouth. And I kind of like not having too much.
Yep, I think that looks perfect like that.
I love his ear.
Yep.
I did two shades.
Definitely creepy.
Two different shades of red, red in his ear.
Looks
Kind of
good.
make it look more ripped up. Whoa, I just heard some really big thunder in my backyard. But yep.
So it gives it
What's it give it, Bob?
depth,
Oh, yeah.
like 2 kinds of tissue.
You've probably seen some pretty nasty stuff in your days.
Pretty nasty, yeah.
Ugh.
And then there's all the stuff I saw when I was two.
You said all the stuff that you saw when what?
I was a nurse.
Oh my gosh, that's what I thought you were talking about.
No, I'm talking about mafia stuff.
Oh, the stuff that we shouldn't talk about.
I saw some not too cool stuff when I was at EMT. Like, I saw 2 different accidents with teenage boys where they were decapitated. So, yeah.
Gross.
That'll give you nightmares for a week, year.
Worst was the kids. There was a truck that rolled over where they had like 5 kids in the back of the canopy, and it killed all the kids. And that one was a pretty tough one.
Oh, Select asked me, going to the reptile expo tomorrow, what kind of reptile would I look for? I would look for a snake that's easy to keep, not that common, and that you're really interested.
You're welcome, Janice. It was fun. I'm glad we got you a little bit of money at the auction.
Hi, White Chipmunks. Sorry I wasn't there. I was playing games. But if it matters, I was having a really fun time. Oh, look, BJ Palmer's here.
BJ,
Yay.
all the cool in now.
Yeah, I don't know. Does it get cooler than BJ?
That's Billie Jean for me.
I wonder if she was good at tennis too.
King.
My mom was good at tennis until her back got messed up.
Sports will kill you.
Bob, did you ever see like a giant pimple that had to be popped?
The only time I did was when, when I was a nursing student, but I worked night shift at a nursing home, and my cousin worked the day shift, Butch, famous Butch, and he would make sure the patients got shaved and bathed and all that. He was real big on that, and there was an old man that had one of those big cheesy ones on his back, and he did it for him. He went and got a needle and got all that out.
Oh God!
Gross to me.
Dr. Pimple Popper is a fun rabbit hole to fall down on YouTube.
My mom loves that show, and I watch it. So gross.
That's nasty.
I guess I'm going to be letting up half a quarter cuss out on you to get the showers in place.
Gross.
Yeah. I bet it was for the lay on that. It was bigger than a marble.
Mm.
Yep.
Gosh.
I've seen bed sores too. Those are really bad. You have no idea what that's like to you. One.
You know, they put special pads on me so I wouldn't get bed sores. After my surgery, I had like this big giant pad on my tailbone, or like almost on my upper butt. And I was like, once I was able to shower, I was like, what the heck is this thing? And you're like, oh, you can take that off now. But they said that was just in case you were like stuck in bed for a long time and had to have bed sores.
Mike's going to get a red-tailed boa.
Mm.
Those things can be nasty. I saw one reading about them after you said that. I mean,
Yeah, during my accident, when I woke up from my coma after a week, I found myself in a diaper and unable to talk or move. And I was in a bed with the that was it was enclosed, so I couldn't fall out of it.
Were you in tension or whatever they call it?
I'm sorry?
Was it called tension, where they put weight on your bones so you can't move?
No, it was I was about 50 pounds lighter than when I was about 185 pounds when I got in my accident, and then when I got out, I was about 130 something pounds.
Whoa.
Yeah, I lost so much weight. But
were you running with the bulls?
no, I was driving. I was going to work. I lived in Lake Havasu City, Arizona at the time, and I worked in Needles, California, which is about 6 miles once you get on the interstate between Lake Havasu and Needles. And right when I got to the 2nd mile marker, my left rear tire separated and flipped me. The seatbelt's in lock, the airbags didn't deploy, and the roll bar collapsed. And I ended up breaking everything from my hips, or from my waist up, all my ribs, my sternum, my clavicle, both shoulders, my jaw in 2 places. I had 3 plates and 12 screws in my jaw, my eye orbital, lacerated my spleen, punctured both my lungs, and the worst of it was a piece of the roll bar went 3 inches into the back of my head, which is called a TBI.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Well, it's awesome that you're like good now.
Yeah, that happened back in 2015, and it took probably about, I want to say like 7 years before I could finally go, okay, I'm out of the fog. And it's just, constant, moderate to constant pain, but I learned to live with it. Yeah.
Did you have to go to therapy, physical therapy?
Yeah, I do physical therapy, speech therapy, and one other one. I can't remember. Physical therapy sucked.
Occupational therapy?
But yeah, I think so. But I don't think that was it though. I'm not too sure. Like recreational therapy or something. I don't know.
I was able to talk my way out of heart therapy. Or cardio, whatever it is.
Yeah, you can. People do.
Well, it's like they hook these things up to you to watch your heart while you do little stunts and stuff. And it's mostly all senior citizens. And they said with your age and how well you're moving around right now, and your recovery time's a lot faster than the average person, you're doing great. They said, if you just promise to walk on your treadmill every other day, you don't have to do it. So guess how many times I've been on my treadmill since then?
None.
Right. It's right there.
It's where I hang my clothes.
Terrible. So Monday, I've got to get on there for at least a half hour to 10 minutes to see how long I can go.
You know, those only work in conjunction with you can get a blood clot.
That's true.
Well, I'm on blood thinner, so that might help with blood clots.
That's what I said. They only work in conjunction with that.
You're kind of breaking out or breaking
Yeah,
up.
you're breaking up.
I'm hearing every other word.
I said, is that better?
Yep.
Yeah. This is why we're always yelling.
Can you hear me?
Well, we heard you say, "Is this always better?" And then you didn't say anything.
You didn't answer. You think I'm going to talk if people can't hear? And no, I said the blood thinners only work in conjunction with activity.
Oh. Well, I did a lot of activity today.
Right?
I did a whole bunch. I walked all over that place.
Yeah, you did.
That's the most I've walked around, I think. I did sit a couple times. Rob, our fish store owner, he made sure to let me know I could sit at one of his chairs. They also said one was for you too, Bob.
Yeah. I sat back there for a while and took money. He didn't know it, but I took money for things.
They really need to get something better than a Ziploc bag to put their money in too. They had all their money wrapped up in a Ziploc bag where everybody could see how much they had, and it's like,
They had. I've been looking for those gizzard plants for a couple of years, and they had 3 of them there.
Hi, Adele.
Hi, Adele.
I got 2.
Hey, Adele.
I got 2. And, Darlene got the other one.
Well, I was really happy with the 2 whatever things I got.
Yeah, that potted thing you got. I have one floating in this tank here. It loves to float, but I need to pot it.
Let's see. Good day, Adele. I don't know. I was trying to think, how would an Australian say Adele? Good day, Adele. Adele. Good day, sweet cheeks.
I think they would call her Sheila.
That's what Adele translates to.
Yep. Well, all those Australian guys are really macho, so they say things like that.
Right.
That's why they're all married or gay. I don't think there's any single Australian men over 22.
That I think this would be what they called in English literature a generalization.
And I'll agree with you because I'm not for sure what you're saying. Aw. Thank you.
Well, I'm getting self-conscious, so I'll see you guys later.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for coming up, man.
Thank you, Ed. Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Bob. Bye.
It was great seeing you. Well, Pam, I don't know. What do you think? Should we shut it down soon? I hate to say that to your stream, but I'm really tired.
I am too. I've been sitting here for almost 5 hours.
Sweet cheeks.
With Bob's stream, and Bob has too. So I think that it would be just as good to just tell everybody good night now, a half an hour early. Isn't going to hurt anything.
I'm sorry, Pam.
No, you're fine.
Now that I can hear.
I need to get up and walk around. My butt is hurting, and yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to lay down and go
you,
straight to bed.
Craig came in, so it's time to go.
Yeah.
Oh, Craig's here.
Let's get out of here quick.
Yep. Okay, guys. So thank you, everybody, for
Craig
coming.
does late night videos.
We will see you. I might do a stream Monday night. I'll see if I got enough stuff ready. Definitely Wednesday night. And we'll see everybody right later. Bye.